Mr. Walid Shubat.
Okay, let's bring Walid Shubat in for part 2 of the Walid Shubat special expose. Hi, Walid, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Tom? CJ, how are you?
We're doing good. CJ had a question we left off yesterday. For the sake of our audience here on Trento Vision, about 10 minutes past 5 o'clock, we will ask the question. I think Walid is a special expert.
Okay. When we left off yesterday, after we established how the 501c3s were set up for the Barack Hussein Obama foundations, what I wanted to know is, what is your proof? Can you show the connection between President Obama and the hindrance of prosecution for war crimes of the President of the Sudan? And how is Barack Obama, as President of the United States, basically blocking the prosecution of a man responsible for genocide? How's he helping them?
That's very question. I hear my son, he is also talking the research. He will give the other half of your question. The first half of your question is the connectivity between President Obama and his Kenyan family. That's been established when Musa Ismail Obama spoke at Al Jazeera television, spoke of the communication between the foundations, the foundations, that is the Mama Sarah Obama Foundation. Malik Obama is also involved. The conduit is Uncle Saeed Obama, who's the secret conduit in the family who brings back and forth those messages. We also have the IRS, which Obama, of course, President Obama has influence over, and there's much corruption as evidence these days. No one can deny the corruption in the IRS. The IRS itself admitted the corruption, giving special statuses for people. In this case, Malik Obama gained illegal status of a 501c3 without any investigation, giving false address, so on and so forth. Then we have Malik Obama's involvement with the Islamic Dawah organization. But we must go to the history first to understand how this came about. Basically, President Obama's brother is affiliated with the Sudan, the regime, the government, the whole shebang. We need to understand the history. It was the Muslim Brotherhood that begat Hassan al-Turabi of Sudan. He is a major, influential figure. He is basically the Qaradawi of Egypt to Sudan. From Turabi, then the National Islamic Front was begotten. He was a key figure in establishing the National Islamic Front in Sudan, which begot the Islamic Dawah organization, which Malik Obama is the executive secretary as well as the advisor in Sudan.
Stuff is crazy.
And it came to the policy issues of President Obama. It matches perfectly with the policies of the Islamist Sudan and not collaborating with our friend in the southern Sudan. Theodore will add more to this equation.
Okay.
All right, now Theodore is your son. Where is he? Theodore, hi, Theodore. Welcome to Trento Vision. Good to have you here. We hear a lot about you, and we're glad you're with us. And help us understand the Sudan.
So we're talking about Sudan. We're talking about North Sudan, which is a country ruled by Omar al-Bashir, who is the head of or actually I would say he is a part of the Muslim Brotherhood affiliate in North Sudan. North Sudan has its own Muslim Brotherhood, which is an extension of the Egyptian Muslim Brotherhood. So we're talking about Omar al-Bashir. We always have to interconnect it with what's going on in Egypt. That's why I always say to people, if you want to know how Egypt is going to become, just look at North Sudan and you will find out. It's been a Sharia nation longer than Egypt. I mean, it's been a Sharia nation going back to the 90s, I would say. But to go to Obama, to connect this with the president, in 2011-2012, the Council of Foreign Relations released a report stating for a fact that the president of South Sudan, which is a Christian country and seceded from the north on account of the immense persecution the Christians were enduring, was funding rebel groups in Darfur who were trying to oust out Omar al-Bashir because he's such an immense tyrant. Now, Omar al-Bashir began to complain to Barack Obama. And Obama paid a visit. And he was very upset. According to the Council of Foreign Relations,
Well, President Obama.
President Obama was expressed great anger with the president of South Sudan, who was a Christian. His name was Salva Kiir, and told him vociferously, told him very angrily, to stop funding the rebel groups in Darfur, stop giving weapons to the rebel groups in Darfur, and the Salva Kiir ceased to support the rebellion. Now, here's the question. This was happening during the revolutions in Egypt, during the revolutions in Syria, during the revolutions in Libya. Obama was in all support with those revolutions. He expressed great support for the revolution in Egypt, great support for the revolution in Libya, great support for the revolution in Tunisia and Syria, but for a revolution against a truly Islamic tyrant who was a member of the Muslim Brotherhood, Obama squashed it.
Exactly. Just like he squashed.
Not just create some crazy conspiracy theorists. And let's not forget, Omar al-Bashir was the one behind the attack on the American embassy in Khartoum, which took place around the same time as Benghazi. Khartoum is a major city in North Sudan.
Yeah.
So they attacked the American embassy and the German and British embassies as well around the same time as Benghazi.
Right.
Omar al-Bashir was confirmed to be the main orchestrator behind this attack.
Right.
And Obama's brother is working with them. Obama helped them. So explain that one to me.
Well, I'll give you one little thing that'll help explain it.
Yeah.
That trip to the Sudan by Obama was May of 2011. Guess who accompanied President Obama on his very important trip to the Sudan? Guess what? Counterterrorism advisor.
Oh, the one who converted to Islam?
John Brennan. John Brennan went with him to the Sudan and then went on to visit Saudi Arabia where he got converted.
Reverted.
Yeah.
Reverted.
But, I mean, we have, I mean, this is near traitorous. You know.
It's not near anything. It is.
I'm always hesitant to use that term.
It is.